Hi folks, Craterz here. Let's get back to playing a little Empyrion Galactic Survival, and oh, my ankles must be hurting. Look at that. My ankles are buried in the stairs for raisins. We got some plants to collect, apparently, but we are here. We'll get back into playing the mission here, which should be finding the people's hideout. So let's do that. Let's finish off chapter 7. And then, of course, we got our commander and Bob. Karen and Bob. I think it's Karen. I forgot. Ah, man, I'm still enjoying the lighting in here. It's so much better. Not that Jay Randall does a bad job of lighting. He's actually quite picky about it, but I like the better ambiance of the orangish kind of glow, except for the pink from the grow lights. Anyway, let's just jump right into it and let's get things underway and not waste too much time. We got to find the GLaD hideout. That's what it is. A GLaD hideout. How's it looking, dear? Everything looking good? Yes? Oh, fantastic. Bob, how are things over here? Not so good, huh? Oh, what? That was kind of a maybe. All right, Bob. Well, you don't have much of a console to look at. All right. Let's get things underway. As mentioned, we're going to ping things on the map here. And as you can see on the mini-map, I have gone around and discovered all the things in this area. Some aluminum, a couple irons or 3 irons, a few aluminums, a gold, a platinum asteroid, and a couple gold asteroids. And I did take the opportunity to mine some of that a little bit. So we got Sathium from somewhere. I did mine some gold ore, which the ore actually in this instance weighs less than the ingots. So I left it as an ore. I did mine some platinum ore. We need to probably process that down into ingots and aluminum as well. And that's been about it. We still got ice and all the other good stuff. So we got a ton of crushed stone, which we probably ought to put into various basic ores. And I still can't remember why I needed the spoiled food from the last episode, if you might recall. If you don't, well, maybe you should watch the last episode. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But anyways, let's get things moving here and find out what's happening at the GLaD hideout. GLaD hideout. Maybe we can meet with our mysterious sectioner 32, turn off the inertial dampeners, and let's cruise on over. Oh, what I have not done is put some more turrets on the Ascension here. And where the LR is, that's supposed to be for a long-range and antenna, long-range detector antenna. But that's for Reforged Eden, which we are playing vanilla, so it doesn't matter. But we've got 2 more spots midship for 2 turrets. And I think I'm going to put those laser turrets, and then I might put a missile turret where the LR goes. And there's 2 more spots underneath, which I may put some retractable turrets of some kind. And then we got to find some place to put a couple, at least a couple of things. Oh, we're there. Okay. We found the GLaD hideout. Commander, we are advised to park our ship and, we better slow down, and enter the base through the entrance door behind the corridor on the upper platform. Are we? We're pretty good. Okay. Raise on up. Let's rotate around to like 90 degrees. That should be fine, right? Sure. Perfect. Do this and we'll slide on over. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe we could just walk out the side door right onto the platform. Is that a thing I can possibly do? That'd be great. Like right there looks pretty good, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get back to first-person view. Let's gather this stuff up because, need to be constantly doing this. I know it's kind of boring for the YouTubes and everything. The pumpkins aren't ready yet. We need to plant some more of those. Space oranges are. Because they take so long to get to a harvestable state. It's incredible, but it's fine. It is what it is. Some mushrooms and some buds, man. Let's gather the buds. Never mind. And we need to put this stuff away, which should be over here. We put our ingredients over in this fridge. All right. Fantastic. We can make some stuff, but it's fine. I mean, we're set on emergency rations right now and other food types. So it's not a big deal, but we should continue to collect the things. Yeah, because we got some ratatouille. We got a couple salamis, which we actually ought to put... Oh, I accessed the wrong thing. I wanted to access the fridge. Let's put those in the other one. We got 7 meat burgers. Lovely. We got another 29 emergency... We're set. Excuse me. Set on food. But we will put these things over here because they are used. Oh my, I got the hiccups again. Why? Every time I start. Anyway, these are used in the crafting of emergency rations, and I keep hitting wrong buttons, as always. All right, helmets on, and let's go for a walk. And we should be able to walk out the side door. We're good on oxygen. We could use a bite to eat, but I think we're fine. Oh, look at that. It worked out. Oh, just perfect. Oh, like, just perfect. How good am I? So good at this game. All right. Do not enter authorized personnel only. All right, fine. This is not allowed. We are advised to see the commander in the upper control room. Okay, but I gotta go down to get to the upper control room. Oh. Just saying. Doesn't seem appropriate, but all right. Commander Mercer! Oh, this guy loves to talk. Commander Mercer Jr. Welcome, Craterz, to GLaD Sigma Base. Please excuse the way we tried to get in touch with you. There were some doubts. What do you mean, doubts? Come on. Yes, doubts about you being the one we hoped you were. And not simply another trap set up by our Ziraxian scum friends to get hold of GLaD agents. But Commander Lamar, you know her as Sectioner 32, seems to have been right from the beginning. Alex is here? Not at the moment, I am afraid. Dagnabbit! She is on a very delicate mission, but she should be back in a few days. Just great. All right. Mercer Jr., UCH Heidelberg crew? Correct. You found my note, I think. Yeah, and the notes in the Titan wreckage. That probably was from my father. He was on board the UCH Titan. I think he had something to do with all that has happened. At least he indicated this when we spoke a few weeks before I was assigned to the UCH Heidelberg. Family secrets? No idea, really. He was worried about something. He did not want me to join Operation Phoenix in the first place. I signed up anyway. Junior. You bad boy, you. This whole expedition was just too tempting for me, I imagine. And as we all thought, we would only go to Proxima Centauri, get some resources, and then back again. A round trip around the block. Well, things went really differently, didn't they? Yep. The wave front catapulted us to Andromeda. The Ziraxian scum attacked us and destroyed a lot of ships. We lost a lot of fine men and women until Perez and the rest of the fleet managed to escape. Vice Admiral Perez is around? Yes. Admiral Brenner died when the Titan was destroyed. We still do not know if my father and Admiral Yaden survived. We had some traces that they were held captives somewhere, but never found anything except the traps the Ziraxian scum set up. So you might understand, although we were closely following what you did after you arrived, most of us had a lot of concerns, especially now as things seem to escalate. Yeah. So you're leading the GLaD, huh? Nope. Commander Lamar is leading the operation. I am handling the mission coordination, while Sergeant Plant and Emerson are handling the equipment, scientists, and the base itself. Operation? What operation? Yeah, kind of a UCH special operations. Let me try to sum this up for you. Oh, here we go. Now he's going to go on a whole rant, is he? Isn't he? Ah, boy. All right. I'm prepared, sort of. Hold on. Had to wet the whistle there. All right, now I'm prepared. After we escaped from our prepared I am. After we escaped with our bare lives, there was a lot of discussion about what the fleet should do next. The two admirals, my father, and anyone with any relevant info was either lost or dead. And when our voyage started, everything was chaotic as well. After a few weeks, it became clear that we won't go back to Earth anytime soon, so there was a fierce dispute on how to proceed. Although we had found a secret hiding place, some of our commanders and captains, led by Commander Lamar, Captain Zero Gen, and others, spoke to Vice Admiral Perez about supporting the local independence movement to find some allies and first and foremost, gather more information that way without running into the Ziraxian scum empire again. But Perez did not want to risk anything until we had built up a solid base of operations in that sector. She was also much more favored to establish the plans for the Project Eden, finding a planet for us to live on, or for others that might follow us to Andromeda now or in the future. Anyways, as a result, Commander Lamar and the others left the fleet and started the GLaD, I think. As things stand now, Perez is quite happy about that because GLaD helped lead the Ziraxian scum forces astray several times already. So after misconceptions were ruled out on both sides, GLaD is now secretly working with the UCH fleet, nurturing the resistance movement of the Talon against the Ziraxian scum and trying to get our hands on any info about our fate and what the hell is going on in this galaxy. A short while ago, we actively tried to get in touch with you. It was quite a problem, but then one of our Talon agents managed to get a hold of you. He was the guy upgrading your suit with our communication protocol. At the same time, the Ilmarinen entered the sector, and we found a way to implant an agent to the Polaris mining facility where the staff of guidance was found. And then, well, here we are, I think. Did the info help find any answers? Our analysts are still putting together the big picture. But Emerson said, the data you provided will most likely allow us to draw some serious conclusions. The first time ever. You might want to speak to him. He is down in the bar at the moment. In the meantime, I will check the mission status of Commander Lamar. I'll let you know ASAP. Thanks. That means a lot to me. Looking forward to hooking up with, well, Commander Lamar. I almost said Alex. Commander Lamar. Let's keep it professional. In the presence of Junior here. All right. Anything I can steal? What is that down here? I don't know what that is. Is that a crate? All right. We gotta go down? Just through here, I guess? Oh, we can take our helmets off. Oh, excuse me. Stupid hiccups. Oh. Oh, fuel. Always need fuel. Fuel and O2. Oh, by the way, you might notice our fuel box is now 8K and our medical supplies is now 5380. I switched these boxes around. The fuel and O2 is located in the hangar bay and the medical supplies is up in near the pilot area, girl plots thing of the base, or of the CV. So we got a little bit more fuel and O2 storage, which I forgot to mention at the beginning. Also, you may notice that we are in, if you look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we are in version 1.9.13. So there has been a hot fix, and it fixed some things, mostly for creative mode, which, of course, we're not using in here, but had a couple other fixes as well, none of which I can recall at this particular time, of course, as normal. But how do I... I'm going... This way? Yes. So, but you can always head over to Empyrion's website and check out the changelog there and peruse it at your leisure. Leisure, whatever. Starbird, you go in there. Now we got 30 of them things. We are a bit... there we go. All right. Have a burger. What do you sell? Are you breathing loudly? Is that you? I think it is. All right. F. There we go. Oh, he sells food stuff. All right. Well, we just ate. I think we're good to go. Some Dino Stew Royale, though. And some Ratatouille that's not very expensive. We might gather... Let's go ahead and buy, I don't know, like 5 of them just to have, you know, we'll put those in the fridge. Might as well stock up while we can, right? You never know. Who are you? What are you doing? Don't tell me you're playing Tetris on the game. I can't find out. Can't jump on the top of the couch. All right. I can't see it either. I don't know what he's doing on his tablet. Oh. Wow. Beds. Lovely. There we go. Emerson, I found you. Hi. So, you must be the brave hero that we all the new data about the Talon, Zirax, and the Legacy. Yep, that's me. Not a big fan of me? Please excuse my lack of actual excitement, but I have just finished a 48-hour shift and was on my way to bed when Mercer said he wanted to speak to me ahead of any new assignment he might have for you. That just read wrong in my head. I don't know why, but it sounded okay. New assignment? What are you talking about? Oh, he did not tell you? Sure. Must be some sort of Mercer family illness to not tell the one risking his life everything he needs to know. Same as his father, who brought us into this mess. Yeah, I get that completely. Yep. Didn't you know Lamar told me that Mercer Sr. made some mysterious intimations when she spoke to him ahead of all the trouble back on Apollon Station. She did not trust him at all, and she was absolutely right. Her literally punching him in the face for all this BS he caused. It's a meme already. Did not help us a lot, but that's something she should explain to you in person. So, what do you want to know, kid? Who are you calling kid? I'm probably older than you. Any clues? Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll try to give you a brief summary. The Talon seem to have been refugees fleeing from the Triangulum Galaxy, fleeing from something that we know as the Legacy. Still no idea what exactly that is, but it seems to be able to infect, control, and even convert biological beings and machines. Pentaxid, the fuel of our warp drives and many other things, seems to play a role. The old Marinen, which you visited recently, was captured this way when the unlucky crew dug up a part of an infected Pentaxid asteroid and brought it on board. Bad idea. That's all we know about the Legacy so far. But you don't know a whole lot, because I know more than that. Jeez. On the Talon topic, your latest information indicates that after the Talon arrived in Andromeda, they fell back into Barbary, but have made it back into space in a short amount of time. They found and raised the Ziraxian scum, and because the Talon were more the brains than the muscles, the Ziraxian scum grew into a role of the latter. After some decades of peace, the War of Silence... Shh. Quiet. It's the War of Silence. Started when the Legacy managed to follow the Talon to Andromeda. We do not yet know how this happened, and also not how the war actually ended, but as far as we can say, the outcome was that the Talon were nearly eradicated from Andromeda, not by the Legacy, but by the Ziraxian scum. That's where we still do not have a lot of information why this turned out as it did. You finding that cryogenized Talon prisoner named Karhan indicates that the Zirax turned against their century-long allies all of a sudden. What we also know is that the Legacy was defeated but not destroyed when the War of Silence ended, and it seems as though that entity is coming back to life more and more, as you and others already found out firsthand. Taking all that into account, there is one thing that does not make much sense to it. That makes does not make much sense, at least to us. The Talon seem to still be technically capable of doing next to magical things, but those that are capable are hiding their knowledge even from their own tribes. We have been working with them for nearly a year, but they still keep it a secret. Why they do not use their abilities to their full extent, if you ask me, this is a bit suspicious, as if they're waiting for something. Anything else? Yes, maybe one word about the strange stick you found. Probably should keep that staff of guidance either on you all the time or in a safe but easy to reach place. I am afraid we do not know what this device actually is or will do. I asked one of our Talon contacts, but he suddenly vanished and never reported back. Just a good feeling, but have it ready when you need it, I guess. Thanks, Emerson. Next drink is on me. Oh, I got a poster. Sweet. More med supplies. Lovely. A minigun. Junk. All right, what else can we steal from here? Oh, what's behind this door? Armored door number 3. Not allowed. I need a code to use the restroom? Showers, restroom. Sorry. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. I saw nothing there, mister. Nothing. All right. Can I rob this place blind, lock, stock, and barrel? Nothing over here. Can I? Oh, I can. All right. Well, give me a second. I'll place all the crap in the trade goods box for now. Remember, this stuff is already there, so we didn't gain any of that crap. The 3 hiccups. Tier 2 assault rifles and the minigun and the fish guts. But everything else is what I have gathered as I go through here. And there's a lot of boxes down here, and there's like 3 levels. So I'm going to take the time and do this and not bore you with me running around doing it as I'm boring you with me running around and doing it. We'll see you in a second. Okay. I've snagged all the things. As you can see in our trade goods box. Now remember, some of this stuff was already here, like the 3 assault rifles, the minigun, and the fish guts, but the rest of this junk is what I have stolen from this place. A platinum bar, a root beer formula, and a bunch of other nice goodies, including these 6 multi-charges, which we stick in our bodies right now, and sniper rifle rounds. We take those. But the rest of this, is mediocre crap, but it's good crap nonetheless. So we want to sneak out of here carefully. See if we can sneak out without being noticed. Because this is a new animation in a recent update, in the 1.9.10 update, that I have not showed off yet. So we're sneaking out because the crouch animation has been improved, and it's actually looking pretty good. But I don't want to get too close to Mercer Jr. over here because he's going to want to talk to us as soon as I get near that door right there. And I don't want to do it. It's not a thing I want to do. And I want to sneak out and put our loots away. In fact, we don't need to put our loots away that way. We could just do it this way. Right through the F4 menu, our logistics menu. And we're going to go to the storage bay too, because that holds all of our stuff for building our stuff. And we're going to just dump this stuff over now that you've seen what we've gotten, what I have stolen. And we're just going to dump all this crap over there. I mean, good stuffs. Okay. Yeah. The platinum bar, we're going to put in trade goods. Or stuffs. We're going to put that in our stuffs because I think it might prove handy at some point. And then, of course, all these multi-tools and the minigun, I'm going to sell those at some point. So they can stay here. The root beer formula, we're also going to put on our stuff box. And then the oxygen, of course, is going to go into the fuel and oxygen box and switch back to us. We did get the new poster, a rest, which we're going to put on our ship so y'all can see it here. And we're going to do that in a minute. All right, now that that is all done, I can stop crouching and talk normally. Right, let's see what Mercer has to say. And of course, I got nothing on the screen. Chapter 8, Sigma Fulcrum. No oxygen. Commander, I am afraid I need to ask for your immediate help. Oh, no. Here we go. Why does everybody want my help? To do difficult tasks that are going to get me killed. Again, and then I got to produce more clones of myself. It's just unnerving. Really, Emerson indicated something. We have lost contact with one of our agents in the nearby Sigma Fulcrum station. Good for you. That happens once in a while, but this specific agent not only was about to retrieve some valuable data from the caverns of the asteroid the station is built into, but let's say he is not the usual agent, and I am afraid he was a bit too ambitious. Then he was skilled for the task. Sorry, the hiccups are getting to me. Oh, excuse me. Again. And I was running out of options. Sounds dramatic there, Junior. All right. I hope it is not. But if something happened to him, this is something I would never forgive myself. His name is Yarad. He's going to go on a whole spiel, isn't he? All right, I'm listening. First things first, Yarad is a scientist who was running the exotic materials lab when the station was still under Polaris control. He had some disagreements with the management of the station, which is said to have led to the station being abandoned and later being captured by pirates. Fabulous. The role of the station was never fully revealed, and more astonishing, the Polaris did not even make any attempt to regain control, as about 10 years ago. Today, the station is known as Sigma Fulcrum, run by a civil management, reportedly used by the Solarian clan as a main base of operations. Solarians are not the run-of-the-mill pirates. They are, in fact, high-tech hackers, counterfeiters, hijackers, traffickers, smugglers, forgers, and run successful business operations on the sectors they operate on or in. In the last few months, the station also became a source of a new drug, trilinothane. We would have taken Trill, as they call it, as just another drug. But then, Yarad came into play. He contacted one of our local agents pretending that the drug contained substances that cannot be found in this part of the galaxy, maybe not even in Andromeda. That caught our interest. As the local agent was killed in what they say was an accident, Yarad volunteered to find out more. He said the source is somewhere down in the machine hall level of the asteroid, in the belly of Sigma Fulcrum. Just before you arrived, we got an emergency message from the station calling for help, signed by Yarad. It would be extremely important to get him out of there and take any information with you. What are the mission parameters? Search and rescue. Head over to the station, find Yarad, and escape. Notes. The station might officially be labeled under civil management, but expect anyone with a weapon trying to kill you, as we do not know if this mission might already be compromised. Try not to create too much havoc, please. On my way. Bye. All right. Well, and we're now in chapter 8, so chapter 7 wasn't really that long, and I haven't fixed things. That should be chapter. I don't know why. I should go back and further undo some of the changes I did to try to update things from 1.7 or 1.8 to 1.9, right? Yes, because some of these things, as you can see, PDA GKAOI is kind of messed up, and that's the whole chapter 7 stuff. But now we are in chapter 8, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. That was something I did. I could probably undo it relatively easily, but I don't really care that much anyway, because you all know what's going on. The story missions are continuing, and it's fine. And hopefully our base is fine, and the planet our base is on is fine, and hasn't turned to a Minecraft mess like is done in previous updates. But we'll find out sooner or later, I guess, because we will return there after we fill our ship up with all kinds of goodies. Anyway, we're going to call this an episode here. Oh, I somehow turned the caps lock on. Fantastic. We're going to stand by Mercer here and have a good look at what the tiny man really is. Look at him. He's tiny. He's bowing. He's looking in his console in a subordinate way. Junior, that's the way you should act. All right. Anyway, hey folks, hope you enjoy this one. I know it's a little shorter than normal, and I apologize for that, but it's all the time I really have for this evening. Maybe I will add to it on another evening, but I'm not sure I'm going to have the time to get to it. And I wanted to produce some kind of content for this coming weekend for y'all to enjoy on the channel, and I do hope you enjoy it. And with that said, I'll leave you with this message. Hey, please take care of you and yours, and be safe out there, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.